When it comes to retirement planning, we all have questions, and this morning we welcome Chris Fortener from Preservation Financial Group to answer some of those questions for us. And I think my first one is, it's been a while since you've been on. We have Mr. Davis here a lot of the time, okay. Davis Garrison III, but let's talk about how things have been going for you in the retirement planning business.
Chris, thanks for having me on today.
Yes.
Appreciate it. I didn't know it was National Groundhog Day, so thanks for letting me know about that as well.
We got 6 more weeks. Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, so we got 6 more weeks.
Oh boy.
So.
But it's good to be here today, and yes, it's been going really good. I'm really enjoying, working with Mr. Davis Garrison.
Right.
He's got about 35 years in the business
Yes.
and everything, and so it's been a joy and a privilege, and we just love helping serve clients and helping meeting needs and everything, and so it's been a real privilege and pleasure.
We had the State of the Union address this week, and one of the big focuses of the State of the Union for the President was the economy. Mm-hmm. And the economy, the economic conditions right now, how's it conducive to retirement planning for folks that are thinking about that right now?
Well, as we see almost every week, new record highs, and everything seems to be ticking upward. And so now I really think is a great time to maybe set some safeguards in place, some safeguard strategies. We deal with safe money strategies at Preservation Financial.
Right.
And as we've seen with history, unfortunately, history repeats itself a lot of times. And we live in such a global economy, everything's so intertwined,
right,
that something could happen on the other side of the world and affect the markets worldwide. So we believe in that now would be a good time to maybe take a portion of your assets and protect them, safeguard them. Mm-hmm.
And when we're talking about safeguarding them, what are some of those safeguards that you recommend to folks?
We have many different options. We are independent. We work with about 40 different companies, and it really depends on what the client's goals are. I mean, everyone has different goals. Everyone has a different purpose. Maybe it might be just for saving for a wedding. Maybe it might be for planning for retirement. Maybe it might be for not outliving their income. Maybe it's for passing money on to loved ones. But what we want to do is we want to help the people that we meet and we work with to be right. successful. We want them to dream. Mm-hmm. We want them to dream again.
Right.
And we want to, maybe we can help eliminate some of the fear, because there's a lot of fear at times. And if we can help eliminate some of that fear, help our clients sleep well at night, right. and protect and have a diversified, financial situation,
right.
I think we're doing a great service to our clients and the people that we meet with.
And when clients come in, and what are some of the biggest concerns that they come in concerning their finances, concerning retirement planning, concerning everything to do with their economic situation?
Well, some, like I just mentioned, some people have a fear of outliving their income. Some mm-hmm. people have a fear of losing what they do have. Some people have concerns about what to give to their children or grandchildren. Mm-hmm. And so we have many different solutions that we can come up with, or even a combination to accomplish a few of those goals. And it may be as simple as putting together a budget. Mm-hmm. Last week I met with some clients that I just helped them put together a budget.
Right.
And with my background in the financial industry and banking for almost 19 years, I was able to talk to them about maybe consolidating some debt, lowering some interest rates, increasing cash flow, getting them on a more clear budget so that they could have more income to invest or save or put away for an emergency fund or a vacation or whatever they need for, just to free up some cash flow for them.
And that a lot of that starts right there, with getting a clear budget and then
Absolutely.
starting to look toward the future with your retirement.
Absolutely.
And retirement, you said the number one fear there was outliving your money. And I know Davis Garrison and I have talked several times on the show about outliving the money you put aside.
Exactly.
For some folks, that's that small nest egg that mm-hmm. they've nurtured over the years. Some people have been able to put aside 401k money. Mm-hmm. There's just different avenues, but that is a serious, legitimate fear, because we're all living a little longer. Mm-hmm. Medical science has got us to the point where we're living a little longer, so that you need to take care of things to make sure you've got enough money.
Absolutely. And like I said, help people dream, help people be successful, and eliminate some of that fear. And if we can do that for the people that we talk to and meet with, we're, you know, we're just helping them accomplish their goals and helping them and accomplishing our goals as well for our clients.
And lastly, what is the best way? Folks can just come into your office, make an appointment. What's the best way to contact you?
Absolutely. They can either call the office, you know, they can come by. We're located in the Regions Bank building on Sunset Drive on the first floor. Past the elevator on the left, you'll see our office. So feel free to come by or give us a call. We'd love to talk to you. We'd love to have the opportunity to meet with you. We feel like we're a resource to the community. So any questions, please let us know.
Chris Fortener. Thank you, my friend. It is Preservation Financial Group. He gave you all the directions right there. Give them a call. Check out their website as well.